Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to GT7. So with update 1.31 we finally had some good news in regards of the Suzuki Escudo Pikes Peak. It turns out Polyphony have finally fixed its rotation glitch within Gran Turismo 7 and it will finally be appearing once again. Thanks to Nenkai on Twitter, we finally know a rough rotation date for the Suzuki Escudo Return, which should be the 6th of April 2023. So this car hasn't actually appeared since July of 2022, and that was mainly because of a rotation glitch with this car, the Suzuki Escudo Pikes Peak, and the Ford Roadster. Now nothing's actually known about the rotation of the Ford Roadster, whether they've got that one fixed or not. However, I'm assuming if they've fixed the Escudo, they're more than likely going to be fixing the Ford Roadster anytime soon, really. They must really kind of know what's actually caused it, so we should be expecting both of them to return at least sooner rather than later at this point. Now, there was actually no mention of them fixing it in the patch notes, so it's definitely something they've kind of kept undercover, and they've never really acknowledged the fact that, well, the rotation was completely bugged on the Escudo as well as the Ford Roadster. So it's nice to know that it is finally fixed in terms of one of the two cars. In my opinion, this is the more useful of the two. In all honesty, it's perhaps the best grinding car in the entire game. And in terms of update 1.31, it already has an updated Tokyo run, which is still very much capable of doing 22 to 24 minute runs with a clean race bonus pretty much every time guaranteed. It's a super easy to drive car. It's fantastic at grinding events, so it's very much useful to pretty much everyone that wants to kind of get those credits and get even more cars in their collection. And at the end of the day, it's an absolute legendary car. It's one of the cars that you just don't want to miss in Gran Turismo 7. I know there's a lot of players that don't even know where this car comes from. In terms of the new players, they didn't even know it was a thing. They've been wondering where it is for the longest time. They just didn't even know if it had ever come back. But yes, it is coming back, and it should come back for a reasonable price. There has probably been a few adjustments since the last time it was in terms of those Haggerty prices, so maybe expect it to cost a little bit more, but again, it shouldn't be too much. If I remember rightly, it was definitely in the kind of like 2.2 million or something rather quite low in terms of some of the legend cars within GT7. So price point, you know, get your credits going and be ready to buy this thing as soon as it comes in, because, well, you never know. That's why usually if a new car comes into the game, I'll pick it up sooner rather than later, just mainly in case something like this happens yet again. So ensure that you've got your credits. You come around April 6th. It should hang around for usually at least a week, I believe, maybe a little bit less. It's sort of 5 to 7 days it will stay in rotation, and then it will disappear again. So yes, if we do get some news on the Ford Roadster, I will obviously update you guys. I know that's another one that people, you know, have never actually seen, especially in terms of newer players to the game that haven't been playing since day one and such. So if we do get some news on that, I will update you guys. But yes, it seems to be that the Escudo Pikes Peak is finally returning to Gran Turismo 7, and a very short time away. So that's going to be it from me for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Again, this was just a quick little update on the whole situation. Finally, people will be able to get their hands on this car. I will have a new fresh build coming out for this car once it hits rotation. I'm not going to release it before. It seems kind of pointless when there's still a lot of players out there that just haven't got their hands on this car. So I will save that one till then. I'll have my review on the 904, the 959, and all of the other new cars from update 1.31 over the next few days, as well as a kind of grind build for each of those. And then hopefully we should pretty much be ready for the Escudo returning, and then I will drop the money method for that one. So yeah, be ready for that one. I'll drop it as soon as the car comes into rotation. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care, guys. Peace.